What's up everyone, and welcome back to the Comm channel. It's been a while since there's been a new video, and that's because my wife and I have been in the process of moving into a new home, which took up a lot of free time and getting things situated here with a fence for the dogs. Got some chickens and set up a chicken coop, and already had an incident with a hawk. But now that we're all settled in for the most part, videos will be back to being uploaded on a regular basis, and we have a ton of content on the way. So moving into a new place means having to set up all of my radio equipment and antennas. So we'll be doing a series of videos on getting the shack set up here. We'll be setting up a tower, egg beater antennas, and dishes for SATCOM operations, vertical antennas for ham and GMRS, Yagi antennas, and more. Now, my shack is a bit unique because in addition to the SATCOM stuff, it's very receiver heavy in that we have many communication receivers, police scanners, and SDRs, and we'll be getting more into those capabilities as well. We'll also be revisiting the Nucleo TNC and see if it'll work with our APRS BBS. And speaking of that, there will also be more updates to the APRS BBS software coming soon. So be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already so you don't miss out on any of the upcoming videos we have. And we'll of course also be continuing our series on the BTEC UV Pro and VR N76 with some new updates and how to use them with popular software. The other thing I wanted to go over in this video is a new product we're now offering, which is the Comm info cards, which are laser engraved informative metal cards designed to survive the elements out in the field, just like your gear does. I know some folks like to print and laminate their own cards, and that's totally fine, but if you want something tougher and more durable, then we have these available in our store. There's a variety of cards with info for field use, like these quick reference guides for radios like the Yaesu VX6, BTEC UV Pro and VR N76, TID TDH3, and just too many to list out in this video, but check out the store in a link below and check out the current list. And if you don't see a radio listed, don't worry, just let us know what radio you want a card for by using the chat button on the website and we can get you taken care of. For now, though, let's have a look at the example here with my go-to radio, the BTEC UV Pro and VGC VR N76. On the front, we have some info for basic operation and navigation of the radio, perfect for times where you have to hand the radio over to someone who isn't familiar with it, or those times where you have a brain fart out in the field and need to figure out how to do something. On the back, we have instructions on how to program channels directly from the radio, and while some of the stuff is easier to do via the app with the radio paired to your phone, we want to be able to have something with this info we can reference in case we maybe accidentally take a dip in the river, ruining our phone, or maybe the phone gets dropped and crack the screen. Whether you get our cards or just print out some for yourself, this is good information to have in your kit when you're out in the field. Then for the bottom part of the back, we have settings you can set on the radio just in case you find yourself in a situation where you need to conserve as much battery as possible. Now, the UV Pro and VR N76 are very capable radios with a lot of features. So for the more complicated radios like these, we have additional cards available for them with the more advanced operations. In the case of the UV Pro, for example, we have BSS packet radio operation on one side and info for setting up and operating APRS on the other side. We also have customized cards with FCC license info where you can have your call signs along with other helpful info I always tend to forget, like your FRN number, home grid square, and often forget my GMRS call sign since I don't use it as often. Then on the back, we have helpful info like calling frequencies for VHF, UHF, as well as QRP calling frequencies for HF. Then there's the radio spectrum ranges, top 10 Q codes, and the phonetic alphabet. And if you want to get multiple cards and want a customized wallet to hold all of them in, we also have these available as well. Now that'll do it for this video though, and we hope you head on over to the store and pick up some cards for your go bags, glove boxes, emergency kits, or whatever your need is. But before you do that, don't forget to like and subscribe because we have a lot more content on the way. Thank you all and have a good one.